Have you heard of Sonetto? Sonetto is a music networking application that allows musicians to play music together remotely over their cell phones. Sonetto is designed for older musicians who have trouble getting together. Our interviews found that older musicians lack jam spaces and lack mobility needed to make it out to group music settings that they enjoyed early in their careers. Our research also discovered that older musicians face increased challenges in playing music due to age-related issues, despite having increased inclinations towards playing and more time to play instruments. The key features of the application are the friends list, which allow you to add people to a private list, as well as the jam room feature itself, which creates a separated private room connected to your account username. The main user path for our application is the process of adding a new room and being a host of a room, which we fleshed out in detail in our prototype. Sonetto was originally designed to be a music player that would accommodate reduced dexterity in elderly patients of a very advanced age. We designed instruments that would allow elderly users to compose music using a touch-based note editor. This editor was not time-based, and so performance would not be an issue for using it. Working from UI sketch wireframes, we created working layouts in Figma for a music composer with social media elements for sharing songs and peers. We got up to the point of creating a working music composer and note editor in the prototyping software Prototype, which actually played music. Unfortunately, the technical limitations of our prototyping software did not allow us to create this particular application. After playing around with alternative wheel-based music editors, we moved on to new concepts. We played with the concept of making a music therapy application for Alzheimer's patients. However, after returning to our primary interviews, we found that there was a great interest in remote music jamming. Reusing some of our layout solutions from our earlier music composer, we were able to create a music networking application with strong membership controls and simple user interfaces. Our new application included membership control features for rooms, as well as friends and other social media features, which were vast improvements over our competitor Jamulus and Jamkazam. These features made a great differentiation between our other competitor, which had problems with people joining rooms randomly, as well as issues with room size and room control. After building our application in Prototype, it was time to test our prototype with users. Our test sessions got some interesting results from our user base.
Take a leak in the garden. What would you play? Okay. I said, what would you play? And I've got the guitar.
Our testing sessions got some interesting results and inputs from our user base. In post-test interviews, our users suggested new features such as metronomes and recording options in the application, which we'll implement in later versions of Sonetto.
Which I presume means it's not going to happen because this section is full.
They also pointed to the process of adding sections to a jam room, which was confusing for them. We fixed this by making the Add More Room button open a new jam section immediately after it was pressed, in order to communicate the sections and tray system immediately to the room owner, and prevent them from needing to look for the jam tray button. Otherwise, our testers had positive comments on Sonetto, saying that they enjoyed the simplicity of the application. This simplicity is something that we will maintain in later versions of Sonetto, since simplicity and social privacy are the key parts of our brand identity.